Everyone, Oy'Nissh, and welcome to another Oy'Nissh vlog. Today I am in Dalkeith, Midlothian, where I'm going to look for places to forage. So this area is a bit new to me. So I've been to Midlothian before, where I went to Penicuik and Roslin Glen, where I found wild garlic, ground elder or nurse gems that I tend to forage for instead of the mature ground elder leaves, and also nettle and wild leek. But I guess wild leek is out of season now. Probably the seeds are available, but I'm looking for things like wild garlic, ground elder, etc. So I'm going along this path following towards S Bank, but also Penicuik. And this video will be a little longer because I'm exploring as I go along. So journey along with me as I explore Dalkeith in Midlothian. Yes, so there we go. S Bank, a mile west. So I'm heading down this path, which is a park. So all I need to do is to check that there is wild garlic, you know. I don't know how far it is. This area is new. I'm in unfamiliar territory, so this seems to be a park, a nice open space. You can hear the river. So remember I said in previous video when I started vlogging in near Long Nidri, that's down Seaton Sand in East Lothian along the sea coast, that I sort of formed this hypothesis that wherever you find woodland or running water both, you more likely find wild garlic. And there's woodland, a bit of woodland, and the river passing alongside there. And I can smell wild garlic already. That's the thing. I can already smell it. So it doesn't take me long actually to prove that hypothesis that woodland and water is a good combination for wild garlic to be grown because of the foliage and the rainfall keeping the place moist. And wild garlic are also water garlic, love this condition. And there we go, just along the path to the park or the open space, there's wild garlic. Look at it, my gosh. Some have just, look at this, some haven't even fully started. Well, some have flowered already and you can see the seeds. But look at it, wild garlic. My goodness. This is Dalkeith, you know, people. And so much wild garlic. As you can see, this one has flowered and the seeds are quite mature. So soon the plant will be, well, I think it starts dying down already. But look how much, my goodness. All the way back there is just wild garlic. Oh my. I didn't even have to walk long. I didn't even have to walk long. And look at the wild garlic. Look at that. And the river is just beyond there. The main road out there. And look, wild garlic. Just so much. Ramson. Or in Oy'Nissh language, Wominji. Yes. My goodness. I mean, it didn't even take me long. How many steps? Let me see if I can get a shot from where I enter the park. Look, so just around the corner, so go to the end there and turn right. So I would say few steps and I'm by the main road, right? And I just take few steps this direction and on the right hand side there's wild garlic already. My goodness. And look, right along here there are patches of it. Obviously, these aren't the best place for foraging because you'll have the dogs passing by and all that. But also, you'll wash your vegetables anyway. But even so, if there's so much wild garlic just by the path, I can imagine that you'll have better foraging grounds. So it's for me to continue along. So right along there, look, all in that region, wild garlic. Amongst other things. My goodness, there isn't any here though. Yeah. Let me see if I can find another location. Hold a second. I'll see if I can find another location and see if there's any white. So I am continuing past the playground area to this other side of the park, and as predicted, wild garlic. Look at that. So here we've got the woodland. Wherever there's a woodland, running water both, you're more likely to find wild garlic. And look, right down there. Hello, sir.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm good.
Do you eat the wild garlic? Do you forage for wild garlic sometimes? Do you eat this?
No, but less people eat it.
I do.
You don't.
It's like spinach and garlic in one. Nice dog. Look at this. It's a nice wee dog.
Garlic there.
Yes, there's so much of it. Look, it goes all the way back.
Aye.
Wow, this place is lovely.
Yeah.
I didn't even knew it existed. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's nice. Well, sir, enjoy the sunshine.
And you too. Enjoy your walk.
All right. So, just look. Look along the hillside, right? So, we're up to the hillside. You've got that dry patch there, yes? But look along here, that sheer side of the hill, and it's just wild garlic. So even though I wouldn't forage here at the beginning of the path, which is along the main path, no, not here, nor on this side, right? Because dogs and stuff. But on the hillside, just on the hillside, which I think is ideal if you want to exercise, yeah? So let me see. Look at that. So you can see they're all seeded now and the seeds are mature. So from now they start to look forward to dying down, and the rest comes up next year. So I'm going to go along this path, and yes, so as I said, it's a journey, so just be patient with me. It's a part of discovering places too. So when I go foraging, part of it is discovering it, and the weather is really great today. It's sunny. So sorry you're not seeing my face while I'm speaking, but I just want you to see the surroundings and just listen. Listen to the birds. Sometimes you get a sharp burst for the ones nearby, then you can hear those in the distance. I did a vlog about birds, simply because I forage a lot, so I hear a lot of birds, and I start recording it. It's so soothing, and maybe that's why people walk in parks too. Not only the beauty, but the birds and the river. Listen to the river in the background. That also, I think, along with the wind, the birds, and the running water, there's something about it that when in an environment like this, nice natural environment, you know, well kept, you know, apart from if the storm blow down the trees, which we hope doesn't happen often, it have this effect on helping you to you know, recover from a long day's work, but help you through crisis, because sometimes people are stressed out and have a lot on their mind, and going for a walk in an environment like this helps. And Dalkeith is fortunate to have this location, so hopefully it's larger than this. I'm just at the beginning of the journey, so let me see. So now oh, look at that. That's a golf course, I think. That must be. You see over there? Looks like a golf course. And the river is just between that and here. You can hear it running. Let me see. So there's going up that side, and there is so that way to S Bank and Bonnyrigg, White Craig. So I'm coming from the White Craig area actually. So let's see where, and this is the bridge. I have to be careful my mobile doesn't fall over. Like, right, so okay, so yeah, it is a golf course, I think. I can't confirm, but generally yes, that must be the start of a T or the ending of a T. I don't play tea, I drink tea. Sorry. And here's the... There we go. Look at that. So lush, isn't it? Just look at nature at its best. Just there for the taking. And it's sunny and we're entering summer. I have to hold my mobile because if I let go. Aye. Okay. Right, so continue the journey and see. So I could have, let me see, I can go through this bit here or go up the steps. I'm going to go up the steps and see where that goes. So there are options. There is this entrance. So remember, look, wild garlic again, or vominji, or ramson. The British call it ramson sometimes. Wow, look at this gorge that we are gully. And it's dry now. I'm passing through. So I could have gone this way. Let me go up the hill from this side. I think this is where the GoPro is so nice. If I have it on my head, the Head Pro one. Here, son. That's where I'm coming from. So let's see where this leads now. So there's evidence of wild garlic. So there's no doubt that I'll be doing some foraging, but it's for you to hold a second. It's for you to journey along with me. Now, sometimes you see, I try to create unique recipes, and it's a part of the overall experience of foraging. When you take a journey like this, yes, on a lovely day, and you gather ingredients, you want to come create something special, something new, something someone have really tried before, or maybe have a similar version, or something like that, you know. So with the wild garlic and some of these products I got in Musselburgh the other day, I made spring tilapia africana. The video is on YouTube. I also make a Dr. bread and a spring Dr. bread, but also a spring nurse gem salad. It's a potato salad with the new ground ella leaves through it with red peppers, diced peppers, and wild leek seeds. Yes. So apparently we are now at a golf course. Let me see if I can adjust the... So we are now... Yes, so it seems like golf is popular in this area. So there's a tee over and across the river, and this is another one. So it's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Hold a second. Let me let you have a look at it. Right. So Scotland is famous for golf. They've got golf courses all over. So this is one. I don't know if this is the only one in Dalkeith, but this one is huge. It goes all the way back there. And the woodland on this side. So I'm expecting to see more wild garlic from here on, simply because now we are approaching a thicker part of the woodland. So it's called Lord Ancrum's woodland. See? Lord Ancrum's woodland. Okay, so we're heading into Lord Ancrum's woodland, and I think it's part of the overall Dalkeith experience. On the other side, I've done vlogs on the Dalkeith Country Park, where it was the official residential home of Lord Buccleuch, some rich landowner and famous Scotsman. But this is another area for another Lord Ancrum. So let's see if you see signs of wild garlic near the path, chances are you'll find it in the bush, right? So here we are just by the path, which you wouldn't forage here, right? For obvious reasons of not having the best quality vegetable. But if you can find it here along the path, that means further in, definitely you would find it. Except this region, as you can see, it's thick with bush. So there wouldn't be any place for the wild garlic to grow, right? But I'm not surprised if you find some coming through. Let me see if I can point. So you've got in this region here, I don't know if I can go down there. I look for the flowers to tell if there's wild garlic. So I'm looking for white flowers at this point. So I'm just navigating through this bush and following the white flower, right? And here we've got wild garlic. Yeah, yes. Wow, these ones are tall. Look at these ones. There. So we've got couple bunches here, large ones, one big grab, and they're talking about couple large leaves. So you've got another area there of wild garlic. And if you come through here, obviously this might not be the best place for foraging. You can still forage here, but it's so overgrown with other stuff. Look at it, wild garlic. So there is, it somehow find a way to pierce through all this, all the way back. That side is wild garlic too, growing amidst all the Gulf jungle. Could I say Gulf jungle? The Dalkeith jungle. The Dalkeith Gulf jungle. My gosh. Just got tongue twisted. That's what foraging does to you, you know. Whee. Right. Yes. So this is a part of foraging. Not only just coming and cutting stuff, it's about exploring. Let me see. Hold on a second. Yes, so hello.
Hi buddy, you okay?
Yes, I'm just looking at the wild garlic, you know.
Enjoying it?
Yes, there's just so much.
There's a lot of it, isn't there?
Do you eat wild garlic?
Yeah, you can do as long as you cook it properly.
Have you tried it?
Yes, it's good. It's nice. Nice sausage pasta.
Ah.
Nice, it's nice.
Yeah.
As long as you cook it, boil it properly.
Yes.
It's nice. Some onions, nice.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Cheers, buddy.
Look
Have a
at
good
that.
one.
You too. There you go. So there, see, even the Dalkeithians. I don't know if that's the term they use for it. They also, some of them, like this guy, he does eat it too. Sorry, I didn't show his face, but yes. So let me see. So behind me, let me see if I can. So all the way down there, right down through that gorge there, is wild garlic on either side, going all the way down that bit, on either side, on this side and on that side too. We've got some of it, and fallen trees along the path. Let me turn it around. This camera, it would have been nice if while shooting stuff I can switch around while recording, so I have to stop sometime and turn the camera on the other side. Okay, so run into fallen trees, right? So there's one, another one over there. So it seems as if people have to be mindful when moving around. There's another one slanted that way. You can tell it's not long for tipping over. It's just other trees bearing it up that side. But all that side is wild garlic. I cannot believe. I mean, who would have imagined that Dalkeith has so much of it? Just so much. So this isn't the best place for getting it to, but further down. I won't even go down there. Let's continue the journey. So on this side, Yes, there is wild garlic, but there's not so much grown on this side of the path for it to grow, but there are some still. Right. Discovering Scotland. Oh yes. And you know, I believe it's quite nice. Hold a second again. Sorry if I have to change the camera position or direction from time to time, because as I said, I can't vlog and automatically turn it around when I'm recording, so I have to stop. My face is nice and shiny. Look at that, and then the sunshine is gleaming on it. So here we are again. All this region. Let's see my hand. Yeah. All that region behind me, wild garlic. All that bit, just wild garlic. You know. Unbelievable. I mean, so much of it. Yes, maybe. Another thing I'm thinking that chances are, obviously wild garlic is in season in May too, but chances are some come in a little later than others. I experienced this with the Musselburgh Tranent or Newington Woodlands experience. When I went to the Winton Castle Estate, I noticed those wild garlic came in few weeks later than the ones in Musselburgh. And apparently in the Highlands, they probably come in a little later because their spring might start a little later than maybe south of the UK. So it's these variations. So this might account for why in some areas I see it dying down, but here they're still flowering and many to be had. You know, you can forage till next year probably. No, next year. You can forage a lot though. Be careful not to drop it while I'm vlogging. Yes. So, and in the process, as I mentioned to some of you in previous vlogs ages ago, that while I'm creating dishes from obviously farmed vegetables and fruits too that I get in the supermarket, but forage stuff, I tend to create new dishes and come up with new words. So I'm creating an Oy'Nissh language. So you might see on my YouTube channel some funny characters. That's the language characters. So chances are some of the new recipes might give them English name for now until I come up with an Oy'Nissh word to describe it. You know, maybe one word or so. And then I'll have to design the character for it. So it can be time consuming, but it's part of the excitement, you know, because I've been doing foraging for years now, nearly 10 or so years. Nearly 10 years. Yeah, come to think of it. And I've been collecting loads of information, and I haven't even made public many of the stuff that I've written down. But I try to come up with a word, one word or two words to describe an entire dish. So the spring tilapia africana is not something you find on the internet. It's something that I created from just foraging, and it's more unique to the UK than maybe mainland Africa, unless you find wild garlic in some parts there. I'm sure chances are, hello, so chances are there's a possibility of that. But here in the UK, I try to find unique ingredients, organic ingredients, and come up with new recipes, and give them new names. And by giving them new names, I create a character for it. So, you know, so hopefully on the channel you start to hear me using some of it. But listen to the birds. You hear that? They're cheering me and they're like, "Go Oy'Nissh, go! Don't eat us though, don't cook us." Well, I guess if it comes to it, but I don't think the viewers will like me eating the birds. They send me to KFC instead. But I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the journey. So I'm looking for a nice spot to forage for, not along the path but far in the woodland bit, so it's a bit better, I guess. Maybe the quality, I wouldn't say quality because you can just wash stuff off, but I'm going to find an area, so I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to find a spot for foraging. Okay, so I'm just following this path, looking for the ideal. And that's another thing, you always look for, I always look for an ideal spot to forage. I just don't see wild garlic and just go for it. I tend to walk a bit and explore. I'm telling you, for me it's a journey. I don't know, maybe because I love to walk. I love to walk. It's my favorite pastime. But also because of such, I walk far distances into woodlands, wherever, and discover things. So when it comes to foraging grounds, even though I've discovered wild garlic, I'll walk by and keep an eye on nice areas where I can get nice clusters of bunch of wild garlic in one place, nice healthy leaf, and it means that in one cut I can get a lot. My challenge today, unlike when I use the Head Pro, the GoPro, and I put it on my head, with the mobile it's a lot more difficult to cut, so this is going to be tricky, but I'll do it nonetheless. More wild garlic, ramsons, or water garlic I call it sometimes, and the Oy'Nissh translation is Foraging. Right, so let me see now. I'm looking. What is that spot over here? Nah, there's still easy access. Could still forage over there, but let me just check. It's off the beaten path a little bit. Nah. I look for better ground. Right. There must be. Sorry, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I need the perfect spot. It doesn't have to be all tidy and nice, but I don't want it to be too close to the path. Just look how beautiful this area is. Just look down there. All the way down there. There's some wild garlic, yes, but it's just how beautiful it is. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. Stress free. Come out of the house, get out of the house, and walk along. Look at that. Wild garlic, more of it everywhere. Everywhere. So now, I need to choose my area. Okay. No, I guess one thing you have to bear in mind, when it does rain though, although this is quite nice when it's sunny and dry, when it rains it's miserable because it gets all muddy and everything is wet and dreary, and even the birds sometimes don't chirp as much. But let's see, come up to somewhere. So welcome to foraging and looking for the perfect spot to do so. In this case, I'm looking for the perfect spot. I'm not just, look at these ones, they're already dead, but the thing is, the seeds are there already, as you can see. So you can see now the leaves are all yellow. So hello ladies. And see more yellow ones. So wherever you see yellow ramson leaves, it means that they are seeded, so the plant now died down. As you can see, all this bit is going yellow now. So 2 weeks time, all the leaves are going to be sunny, nice and yellow. But I need green ones. rich in vitamin C, nice and organic. So let me see, there are some, I'm looking for other stuff. I don't see much nettle in this area. Surprising, just loads of wild garlic and ground ella. Let me see, ground ella with the nurse gems, nothing. Okay, seems like I'm coming up to a part of the journey where I can turn off. Let's see. I told you you're coming on a journey with me today. So this is a discovery journey as well as a foraging one. 2-in-1. Dalkeith, the Crumbs woodland. Whoever he is, if he's still alive, I would imagine the bloodline still continues. No, which way should I go? Don't want to hear of the black man get lost in the woodland in the bright sunny day. That would be a travesty. Could go that way. Or can you imagine me getting lost? What a drama. Can you imagine me getting lost and they have to send dispatch to find the black man forager of Scotland. He got lost in the Dalkeith woodland. It's like, gosh, I mean, it's not that even big and he's already lost. Can you imagine? He wouldn't even survive in the Glen area or these Monroes further up in the island. He would have died. He would have... Oh gosh. So, unfortunately, I'm starting small, so, but I feel adventurous today, so I'm going to live dangerously. So I'm going to see if I can instead of following the big path, I'm going to go into some wee small paths and see if I can make my way, you know. Wish me luck. So I'm going to show you where I am at the moment. So I've got the obvious part that I can follow. Yes, the big part that it's impossible to get lost. If I get lost following the big path, then blame me, right? For absolute recklessness. But I'm going to find a small path and venture off there. Now I'm going into the deep woodlands. Anything can happen. Just disappear without a trace. So if you find this mobile and it's still running, and by chance it reached the police and the black man disappear, obviously, thank God, I don't think the Scots are like that. But I'm just saying, if I just disappear and they find my mobile, it was nice knowing you all. I'm going to live dangerous now. I'm going into the deep woodland, you know, and we'll see if I come out somewhere. But I need to go find my wild garlic, and if it's deep in the woodland, let's see what comes of it. So if I go right, I'm following the big path. If I go left, it seems as if I'm going up into a more restricted region, right? So there's wild garlic, which I don't want these along the path. As I said, I don't forage for wild garlic along the path. Loads over there too. They're everywhere, right? So there's a small path there, yes? And there's the obvious larger path, right? So which direction should I go? Should I follow this straight and narrow, or should I venture on uncharted territory? Or, well, it's not uncharted. The fact that there's a path there, that means people have been walking there. Okay. Go right, go left. Okay, I'm going left. Okay. Right. Let's call for some courage. Liquid courage. You know I don't drink alcohol, but this probably will call for liquid courage. I can't believe I'm saying that on camera. People should know that I've been talking about liquid courage. Can you imagine? whiskey. I need liquid courage just to boost myself up. Okay, so I'm going up this area, wherever it leads. I'm just going, people. Oh, yeah. I'm just going. So I don't see any wild garlic, so maybe it was a bad move, but I'll keep going. As I said, woodland, chances are I find wild garlic, and if there's wild garlic behind me, it must reach up here at some point, some way. Oh, look. Oh, there's a deer. Look at that. There's a deer just behind the tree. Just miss him. Look, wild garlic. So I'm right. I am right. There must have been a waterway running along here too. Just can't see it clearly yet. But there is garlic. Wild garlic. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I see the tree in the path. Maybe it's a sign that I should turn back. Oh gosh, I can't believe it. Alright, no, I can't go that way. Alright, it's a little wee trampled area. I don't know if people, chances are people might have been walking through here. So imagine me doing all this for foraging, but also exploration. As you can see, wild garlic. Yeah, everywhere. I can't believe it. These ones are nice and young. They're not young, they're fit, but they're small. They're not getting as much nutrients for growth. Maybe, I don't know why they're so tiny. Maybe the sunshine they don't get. Maybe the tree leaves are depriving them of sufficient sunshine for maturity of the chlorophylls. I don't know fully, but there's some wild garlic over there in that area. I can see there are patches there, but I need a nice area. I need a lush area, you know, like a bed of wild garlic, so much of it that you can just line it, but it's unlikely in this bush. But you know, me keep my hopes up, perk myself up, you know, I have to perk myself up. I can't just come this far and give up. So, right, wild garlic, wild garlic. I can see flowers, so that means wild garlic is still in this region. I can't believe I'm good. I'm just going. I'm crazy, you know. I mean, ooh, I'm just going. I'll probably get lost and nobody see me again. But I just need to go. I just have that urge that I need to discover the best place for foraging. I just don't settle for, you know, any foraging spot. When you forage, as long as I do, you want to find that perfect spot to get that perfect plant, you know, or harvest. So I can't come this far in Dalkeith, the Dalkeith region, and not get the perfect. After all this journey, I need a perfect place. But I'm just walking along this path. Who knows where it's going? I'm sure it's still in Dalkeith. You know, it must be in Dalkeith. Tell me it is in Dalkeith. The jam if I'm walking, I realize I'm in Glasgow. No, I'm definitely in Dalkeith. Or am I? Where am I? Okay, so I'm getting a bit concerned. I think I might have Bitten off too much. Am I going to get lost? Am I going to disappear without a trace? And I'm in Dalkeith. How is that possible? Or am I in Dalkeith? That's the point. Am I still in Dalkeith? There was S Bank. So S Bank is still Dalkeith. But is this S Bank? My goodness. You know, so that's behind me. So I'm keeping a track of behind me, so I can always turn back. But maybe I should turn the camera this way too, so you can get an idea of where I'm going. Let's see. Oh my word. Right. Boy, what have I done to myself? Well, welcome to my world. I'm adventurous. Okay, let's see what's over here. So there must be a waterbed somewhere over on that side. But I'm sure if you got heavy rain, some water will pass nearby here. But I can't really see any water garlic on that bed. Pardon the big belch. Okay, I'm going on the path, people. So I'm obsessed with finding the perfect place. Oh, this isn't bad. It might not be the perfect place, but at least, oh, there are some, oh, those are some nice big ones. Look at that. Loads of stuff on it though, but obviously they're just leaves falling off the tree, so they can be washed off. Look how broad these ones are. Very broad. Just need washing off and stuff. Let me continue further up. So there is a potential place there off the beaten path, but I'm going to keep going, see if I might be fortunate to find a better foraging ground. Except, and if I'm going up to the highlands now, let's see how far I reach, cause I'm excited but I'm concerned. I keep going and there's no end to this going. Did I hear something? Have anyone seen that movie Saw? Some of these scary American films with people coming out of woodland doing all sorts of strange stuff to you. Oh gosh. Whoa, I mean, things can happen to people in woodlands, and here I am. Oh dear, you know. But I love Scotland. People are nice. The Dalkeithians are great people. Yes? Hooray to the Dalkeithians. If you're watching this vlog, you've got a lovely environment. Look at this tree, look how. My gosh, this tree must have been around since trees were around, probably. I don't know. Sorry. I thought I diverted from the main path. Is that a good idea when you go somewhere? You're supposed to stick to the main path, right? Our track. And I diverted into this somewhere else. Just going and next thing you know, the daughter asks, where am I again? But I'm tempted to come down to this area. As I said, you'd have water passing near, especially when you have heavy rain. So normally you'd find water garlic, and just as predicted, woodland, running water, there's water garlic. See, look, right along, up, way up to that side, around the bend, just wild garlic. Wow, it's just unbelievable. So as I said, this is not only a foraging vlog, but because it's a new area I'm discovering, it's a journey too. yes, I'm going to find a place to forage for the wild garlic, but or the water garlic, but it's just also to journey along with me how I come to discover places for foraging. So listen to the bird. That's cheeky. He just asks, why am I here foraging for wild garlic? Where I don't go back to where I come from. That's rude, eh? That's I might put you on the menu tonight, so just be careful, huh? Hear that? It's angry with me, so I'm leaving before the posse comes. I can't believe Dalkeith birds are feisty, very feisty creatures. So I'm getting out of here before before they turn up on me. So we get out of here. It's okay. The GoPro would have been so handy, but it's not that flexible if they put the headphone on, because at least with this I can turn it around as I please. Let's see. Is that mushroom? No. Possibly. I'm not a big mushroom fan. But you know what's also interesting when I go foraging, like what I'm doing, I'm exploring before I actually start foraging, looking for the perfect place. It's the exercise you're getting without even realizing it. See, I just came up the hill, a little puff, but it's still exercise. Getting the cardio going, you know, keeping the blood flowing. People don't realize you do. You know, the extensive foraging, no, not extensive foraging per se, but just walking about in an area like this, it's good, but just be safe, you know. Just be safe. You just don't want to come out here on your own, especially for a female. You know, you have company. You're in a group. Yeah. So all that area, wild garlic. My gosh, I hear that. The birds are communicating. I think they're planning an attack. Oh, I hear people, so they probably might not attack me. They might call it off. You hear that? People. So, after all, I'm not going to be lost then, is it? You hear that? People. People. That part is muddy. Maybe I have to walk through the mud. Oh gosh. Oh. We'll see where I end up. Gosh, look at all this mud. Oh. Part of the foraging experience. Oh my goodness. I'm looking for the best place to step without sinking into the ground. Okay. Right, so I've made it through. Now, where have I reached? Because I'm sure I heard. So here's the main path. Oh, look at that. It's the golf course. So, here I am worrying about getting lost, and I'm back at the golf course. I could have probably just walked straight along and still reach here, but I did take a detour further down and follow that path. But I still ended up along the golf course, isn't it? Because there it is on the left hand side. Wild garlic. To my heart's desire. Loads of it. Loads of it. So, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm back on track, so I'm not going to get lost anymore. There's a part. No, I'm not going down that path. No. Temptish, but there's another one. No, stick to the main part just for now. Ooh, those birds sound like they want to kill me, so please. Not chancing it. I need the perfect spot. You know, so you might be wondering why when foraging they try and look for a perfect spot. I think this is a good practice, especially when you go foraging in a large area that the product you're looking for, that seasonal wild vegetable you're looking for, or fruit, it's in this vast area and there's plenty of it. It means that you can choose the perfect place to forage. That means you get the best quality product. So it means that when you're washing it, cooking it, whatever, you get more of it and better flavor. Yep. So it's good to choose the right area, and you can tell by how mature they are, how large they are, and how tasty they are, because they have the perfect soil environment, pardon me, to grow. That's what I'm looking for this region. So I'm probably still in Dalkeith, or at the edge of Dalkeith, I don't know, but it's still in the Ancrum woodland. That's good, Ancrum's woodland. So I should stop now and forage for some wild garlic. Let me turn the camera around. Let's see how far this part goes. Obviously it doesn't go to Glasgow because I have no plans for going to that far. So, but I know there's garlic to be had, so I'm okay now. Not the ones on the side here, but let's see if we can go further up. This looks like a nice patch. Nice V. So this one isn't bad either. Look at this. So this is a nice place, but it's still too close to the path, so I won't forage there. But this would have been ideal. You see? Nice, healthy leaves still. As I said, these things are just the leaves from that tree up there. So just a little washing, and that's should be the, you know, it. Wow, I'm coming across a lot more garlic, white garlic, or Vominchi. So let's see. I feel that sometimes if you want to punish people, you put them on some path that seems never to end, and they keep going until they give up and behave themselves. Maybe it's punishment because keep going. All I know is I'm following alongside the golf course on my left hand side. So this golf course can't go on forever. It must come to an end eventually. So it seems as if we're coming to that end. So the seventh, whatever that is, seventh tee. Much more the seventh cup of tea probably. So I see it. T-E-E. There's a blue pole again. So I don't know if that's the termination point, but or the starting point. It must be the final hole for this section. The seventh tee. Or coffee. Something like that. So, okay then. Right along the golf course, and so many fallen trees. My gosh, it would be good foraging in a place like this when it's windy. Look at that. Jeez, the wild garlic is not that important for me to bash my head in. Wow, look at all this. Wow, so much. They're dying off though. Not ideal. Sure. But there's so much though. On either side, so much. Wow. So much. Gosh. Look at this. I know these ones are dying, but there's just so much of it. On either side. Look. All the way. Oh, so I'm exiting somewhere. Okay, so that's a community. It must be Dalkeith still. We'll see. It should be. This is maybe an entrance, another entrance to the golf course. Well, I'm not going into the community. Looking for wild garlic, one. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Look at wild garlic! Oh my gosh! Look at wild garlic! Oh, people, I don't think you just look how much wild garlic! Look at that! Oh my word! I've hit the jackpot, people. Right at the entrance of this community. Part of Dalkeith, I don't know, but just look how far it goes back. Where? Oh my gosh! Just look. Oh my gosh! So much. I've hit the jackpot. Oh my goodness, just look at that. So much. As far back as it can go there. It's wild garlic. It's just pure wild garlic. So... and that's just on this side. Let's see on the other side what it looks like. Because I'm convinced there's still a lot on the other side too. My goodness. See where this community leads. Might as well check. Okay. We're probably still part of Dalkeith, the edges, but look on that side. More. Just check. Could I see a sea of wild garlic? Oh, if anything I would call a sea of plants, it would be the wild garlic. Just look at it. Oh my gosh. Look how tall these ones are. Just look at a bed of white. Look at that. And so much choices. Yes, there are some dying off like these ones here, but there are so much green ones. So much options. Keep going. Goodness. How much wild garlic this place have? I mean, I thought Little France had wild garlic, but Little France is plain. Little France don't have any wild garlic. It's got wild leek, but this is a wild garlic paradise. Look. Okay. See how we're going to. So, just behind me, that's where I'm going to forage. I'm convinced because there's a lot of it there. More wild garlic. All this area. I mean wild garlic. Everywhere here is wild garlic. Everywhere. So I'm going to forage here. But let's see where this part ends. No, I hope it doesn't go on forever because I don't intend to sleep here tonight. Can you imagine? Oh, it's a farm. Okay. Daylight finally. Now, where is this? So that's the Pentland Hills over there. That must be down by Dalkeith somewhere. Let's see how far this goes. Hopefully it's not further. Yeah, so that's how I view my foraging area. You know, it's good to walk the distance of the region. So for me, it helped me build that mental picture of the foraging area. Look at this, loads of wild garlic here. Just as far as you can go back, it's just white flowers. Mean it's all wild garlic. In this way, if I come back to this region to forage, there's a map in my head. There's a map of the one in Musselburgh, Roslin, Glen in Midlothian, but also Penicuik. There's a map of one in Tranent, Newington, along Longnidre, Seaton Sands. All these key areas, I build a mental picture of forageable stuff. Craigmillar Castle Park. So it's good to walk about if you want to develop a good foraging map in your head. And also the best time to go in certain areas to forage, and the best place, the best time. In this case, I'm just on time before they die out. So now we're exiting to another part of this place. I want to believe we're still in Dalkeith, but I've been walking for a while, so I don't even know. I'm not going any further though. I'll be satisfied with here. So there's some, we're going up there. And rapeseed, look at that. Yeah, so we're gone into a farm district now, so there's no more bush to cover. So I don't know what's over there, so I leave that over there and go back. So that's how I determine, okay, the foraging point terminates here and start way back on the other side of the bridge of Dalkeith. So I'm going to get ready to forage. Let me set my camera up. So, well, wild garlic or water garlic or ramsons, or in Oy'Nissh language, vuminji. So I've got myself some, got my bag, and it means I can head down. But what I'll do is, thanks for keeping up with me this far in the journey. I'm going to head out of this park another direction. So I'm going to head out from that end on my left hand side and head my way back, see if I can reach to the river and follow the river back to the main park area. So I'm just going a different route back. So I'm going to record it as I go along so I can have a picture of what the area looks like. So continue to journey along with me. So it means that when you come in this area, you'll probably have an idea what it's like. Okay, so I'm satisfied. I've got my bag of wild garlic leaves. So I'm heading down, but I'm going to go down a different path to see if I can walk towards the river. As long as I'm going down, I know I'm heading towards the river, and all I have to do is to walk along the river back to Dalkeith main road. So, pardon me, big belch. So, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can see where I'm heading. Earlier on, I followed this path to the exit from this woodland near a building site. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go to that entrance. I'm going to take a right turn here. And I'm going to, my hypothesis is, if I walk along the edge of the farm and just keep going straight down, it will lead back to the river somehow. So I can't get lost that way, right? So the farm is over there. And all I need to do is to continue right along this path. Obviously, there's wild garlic on either side too. So there's no need for me to even think about foraging for more wild garlic. It's pretty obvious this is a wild garlic rich environment. Whichever side, wherever, it's all over the Dalkeith region. This region in particular, the Ancrum's woodland, that is. So now I'm heading down part of the woodland, heading towards the river along the farm on my right. So let's see where it goes. Can I hear water? No. I think I do. I definitely hear birds. The smell of wild garlic is everywhere. Look. Another path. See? My goodness. You can feed a nation, I'm telling you. The stink of garlic though. Can you imagine going home or going to work? It's a shower. But can you imagine how healthier Scotland it would be during spring? Yeah, nonetheless, sunshine. And I'm heading due. I don't worry if I turn left or right. As long as I'm going downwards, I'm heading towards the river. That's all I know for now. So I'll be fine from here on. And I'm walking along the edge of the farm. So, oops, which way to turn now? That's the catch. Let's go this way. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All this is woodland, you know, people. My goodness. Scotland is so blessed. They don't know how blessed they are. Think of all this woodland. You've got areas I struggle to have all this woodland. Probably in parts of Britain. I don't know. I don't think everywhere in Scotland is like that. Glencoe lacks woodland. It's too windy up there. And the Isle of Skye probably. All that wind. So I'm descending towards the river. Listen to the birds. Ah. Let's see. Okay. Listen to that bird. Stop. Big conversation. Look at that. That's why I love woodlands and foraging. Listen to the birds. Yes. Here you go, Lord and Crumbs woodland. So I'm okay for now. Let's see how far it goes. I would imagine when it's wet, it's not comfortable, you know. And if it's raining and the place is already saturated, all this becomes mushy and very uncomfortable. Maybe the only addition is that safety is that you've got the roots to help as a prevention from slipping, but you can also slide on them too, so that's a problem. Stumble across. I think you have to be mindful when walking. You can trip over it. There's a river part there, a river bed. Look at these roots, just have to be careful. So it must be miserable when it's all wet and muddy. So let's see. And yes, there's wild garlic on the other side of the riverbed. I don't see. Yeah, there's down along the river path. Woodland, water, both, wild garlic. And birds fussing over the forager, the black man forager. Now, where am I? So I'm still along the farm, going on the farm, going down into awesomeness. Look at this. Look down there. Down that ditch. Water is a bit. It's running, but it sort of looks stagnant. Like it doesn't smell though. No, well, maybe not from here. And with the strong garlic smell. So, okay. Hopefully we should be near the... What am I thinking? I don't know. This is new to me. Hopefully I'm not far from the river. Just need to keep going down. But I don't want to be here when it's wet and slippery. No. With the proper gear, yes, it should be fine, but it will be miserable and cold. Gosh, I can just imagine. But you know what I love? Scottish people are so hardy. British people, they are very hardy. They're very hardy. Rain or shine, they'll be out in the mud walking through these places with a dog or by themselves. I don't know, they're tough people, you know. You have to give it to the British. With this type of weather, you have to evolve, rise to the occasion to meet this type of weather, because it gets really bad sometimes. But for them, oh, it's just another day. They're still cheerful. They just walk down, get muddied, and no problem. So I'll have to toughen up. So not today. It's nice and dry, so praise God. Just have to try not to trip all these tree roots. Okay, right now, which direction? Left or right, people? My goodness, this is where it starts to get complicated. I know I'm going down, but I don't want to. I think it's always good to keep right, you know. Okay, let me just go right. Just go right, you know. I must end up right where I belong, because I'm still going down. Oh, mud. So what is I don't know if when you those who are watching this vlog at the moment, some of you are from Scotland. What is it like in your area? What type of woodland? What's the name of your woodland? Or what area in Scotland do you live? Or the UK? Or if you're from other countries, what's your woodland like? What type of trees, rivers, etc.? What type of edible plants do you have in your woodland? And especially those in the UK and Scotland, it would be nice to know some of the areas that you live and what type of stuff you can forage for. Look over there, more wild garlic. It's just, after a point, you don't even look for it anymore. It looks for you. Can you imagine wild garlic looking for you? It's like they want to get in your life and mix it up. They're everywhere. For now. For now, yeah. Okay. Normally it's get encouraging. The further down, once the parts start to get wider, it's encouraging. You know how it's getting wider and more defined. So you know you're not going on a familiar path, or I wouldn't say safer path, but you're heading somewhere to an exit somewhere, because it's widening and it's getting smooth and more defined, like this one. So now I know I'm not long now from where I need to be. I have to listen for sounds. Once you start to hear chatter and vehicles, the traffic going by, you know. And I'm listening for the river too. I didn't come this way before. Look at this woodland. So I'm listening for water, traffic, voices of people. And I know I'm not far from civilization. Okay. Okay. All right. So where I am new. This part is new to me. Keep going down. Keep going down. Doesn't matter what. Just keep going downwards. not earned river, people, or traffic yet. So there's still some wild girl there. Might still be a way down. Birds. Oh, traffic. No, doesn't. That's like the river. Oh, this river. It's very faint, but oh, there we go. It's faint because maybe it's deeper there. Oh, there it is. So I'm fine then, huh? See, I told you. Keep going down. Listen for river, traffic, people. Bob's your uncle. So the question is where I am now. So there is the river, heading towards Musselburgh. And the voice of people. You hear that? And a park. No, where I am. That's the question here. People. Hooray. So, where I am. I am where I am. Okay. Alright, Scotland. Oh, Scotland. So the river. Look at that. This is Posh. Gosh. Look at that. That's a manor. It's like a mini palace. Wow, hello. Gosh, it's beautiful. Oh, so it's a college. Oh, new bottle. So look at that. Some in new bottle. Okay. So you see, welcome to Lord Ancrum's Woodland Wood and New Battle Abbey College. See there? Wow. So Woodland and Dalkeith. Look, where was I? So this is where I am. My gosh, Scotland have some beautiful places. Look at this college. Did anyone knew that there was a New Battle College? I know Edinburgh College, but New Battle College is new. Hello. That's the dog. Hello. Wow. Just look at this. Wow. Gosh. Opulence. This must have been Lord Ancrum's place. Just like, oh my gosh. Just look at this. This is awesome. Wow. Do you see what I'm seeing? Behind me, that manor. Let me see if I can get a good view of it. No, I can't. But the park, maybe. So let me go to the gate then. Wow. So I started out in Dalkeith and I'm now in New Battle. So it must have been a big park. So all that walking, I must have ended up in New Battle then. Oh gosh. I'm really the walking expert, am I? Not the walking expert. Just look at this. Just look how awesome. Maybe it's good to see it from the gate, so I can have a type of bearing for the future. Go down to the gate. So I started up foraging into this woodland, Ancrum's woodland, which is pretty much part in Dalkeith and part in New Battle. Ancrum's wood land park. So let's see it from this end. My goodness, my foraging journey turned out to be something, eh? And there's wild garlic over there too. It's everywhere. It's like wild garlic capital. It is. Well, so far, that's as far as I can see. So this is the entrance and exit. Wow. This is definitely a manor. Yeah, so I'm here at the New Battle Abbey College. That's where I ended up after all that walk. And the college ground. This must have been Lord Ancrum's man at some point. And New Battle. There must be an official entrance to the park ground from this end. There must be. So let's see where that is. Obviously it can't be very far away because the river is just up a few yards up the road. So okay, so there's the bridge. So right, so we're by the river section now. So it's to find that entrance point where the park starts. Coins. Let's see. Okay, there's a sign up there, so the entrance to the park probably starts there. This place is beautiful. New Battle. There we go. Dalkeith Path. That's what it says. Let me see. The Dalkeith Path. Right, there we go. Past to Dalkeith. 1.5 mile. So, my goodness. So, I've traveled. So from where I started on the main road on the other side of Dalkeith Path to here's a mile and a third. Let's see. That's not the way. Did we want to get it? Oh, okay. I see now. There we go. wild garlic smell. As I enter the park, just like on the other side of the park, a mile down the road, it's the same thing, wild garlic, just there. It's the same from this end. Let me go. Which way? No, I'm not going. Probably going here. Am I going the right way? No. Sorry, I'm trying to learn the parts. So next time I've got an idea of the area. Learning about a foraging site is key. Ooh, exercise. You'd be surprised how much exercise I get going up and down hill. People don't realize, you know, how much calorie you burn. But you don't think of it as burning calories. Just think of it as enjoying a walk through the pulse, etc. No. Don't want to get too far from the river. Hopefully I should be able to turn off on the left hand side and back down to the river. Hopefully. I realize if I'm not careful I end up back into the foraging area I was. So that would be handy. Right, let me see. Or at least I get a chance to know what the area looks like. Okay, so as predicted, there's a turn off to the left that probably leads back down to the river. Left, then right. No, it's not right. It's left. I came this path. I should have stayed along the river. I'd have reached to maybe an exit earlier, but now I know. Now I know. And the sound of the river and Lord Ancrum's manor, which is now New Abbey College. See, learn something new, that there is another college other than Edinburgh College in Midlothian. And back to back to New Abbey College and the river. It's beautiful, just how privileged these college students are to have this in their backyard. I mean, there's some beautiful places in this world, you know. So just look at this. So this nice gorge. Oh yeah. River, college. It's magic. Wow. Impressive. Okay, so where are we heading now? Let's see. We should be exiting this college ground soon. Well, now the college ground is on the other side of the river. But it's amazing. People just look how lovely it is. You can just go sit down, have a wee banter with some of your pals. And Bob's uncle. Woodland. So I'm expecting to arrive at the first bridge I came across, maybe the second bridge I came across, where I took a few photos. So I don't know how far it is. This ground is huge. College ground. I can hear sounds, so so I'm looking for that bridge from earlier. Can you imagine living nearby and having all this park space to yourself? Gosh. Some beautiful places in this world. This is one of them. There's just so much nature around. It's good to see trees. Loads of trees. And wildlife, deers, etc. Oh, look at that. And wild garlic everywhere. Stop looking because they're pretty much crying out for me to chop them down, but too many. So No. That's look at this. Hello. Must be close. The bridge. I am impressed. It's just so much woodland, nature. Such a great habitat for birds. You see, a gentler part to the river. Choop, 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 choop. The bridge, where is the bridge? What's that? Look. My neighboring. A bridge. Okay. Which direction to go? I guess it's... Hello. Mm-hmm. Seems like the mile and a half is more than a mile. Well, a mile and a third, they said, to Dalkeith. Feels like 3 miles. Oh gosh, it's like, how can a bridge take so long to come into view? It's like there wasn't a bridge, but I knew from earlier on. Oh, there it is. Now I was stressing out. You see, this area is supposed to help me de-stress. Got my wild garlic, heading back, and the bridge wouldn't come, and there it is. Finally. Now I know where I am. I should get a picture of the bridge. It looks really nice from this side. Okay, so hello. So I'm back at the bridge. So my journey finishes here. I haven't reached the main road in Dalkeith yet, but this is a good termination point. I'm back on the bridge where the epic part of the journey started. Thanks for following along, and I hope that you enjoy this extended foraging vlog. I just used the opportunity was to explore this area too while I forage. So please remember to like and share this video to a friend and subscribe, and I'll keep you posted with the latest updates. Thanks.